Hi, everybody. Welcome in. It's another After Sunset Sunday, and it is the last one before the April 14th giveaways. So don't forget to get your super chats in. Just got to mention it. All right. So if you're not familiar with my channel, I'm Tammy. I'm the Siberian Wind, and I'm glad you're here. I see I've got Linda and Pat and Denise and Janet and Judy and Delia and Bob and Dawn in the chat. Welcome in. I see Sheila's jumped in. And who else do we have? We've got Chloe in the chat. Dre, welcome in, Dre. And who else? And that's everybody that I see so far. So please make sure you say hello when you jump in. Hey, the debt-free quilter is here. She says, hey, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, guys. And if you do have a content channel, if you are a content creator, feel free to, yes, Heather, that's right. If you have a channel and you want to let me know about your channel or you want to blast your channel out, put exclamation selfie in the chat and YouTube will take care of the rest of that for me. Or, well, Nightbot. We'll blame Nightbot, okay? But don't forget, if you want a raffle ticket for April 14th, you want to enter it tonight. So I'm going to pull out one of the raffle items that's going home on Tuesday. Hey, Linda, welcome in. And the super chat or the Sew and Tell giveaway quilt is done. So you guys will see that on Tuesday as well. Hey, Denise, welcome in. So this is one of the raffle ticket items. This is a scissor fob that you can clip onto your small scissors. You can put on whatever you want to, actually. But no spaces, Heather. No spaces and you'll be good. Hey, Joan, welcome in. So this is one of them. These beads have pink and or purple and blue in them. I cannot word tonight, guys. I just cannot word. There we go. Heather's channel is in the chat, guys. So if you've not checked her out, please feel free to do so. Give her some thumbs up, subscribe to her channel, and come back and hang out with us tonight. So this is one of the things that is going home on Tuesday, and I do have some squeaky toys being played with tonight, so just ignore it, okay? We are going to work on Gnome Sweet Gnome. Next week is a special night. I've got Sean from The Guy Who Sews who will be joining me. So you want to make sure that you are here. You don't want to miss that. And then we will be back to Gnome Sweet Gnome for the last Sunday of April as well. So yeah, if you want this to go home with you, make sure you get your super chats in. Hey James, welcome in. Howdy friends. Denise says that I'm sounding refreshed. I did take a little bit of a nap, just a little bit. I didn't get a long one. I got a little one, and my car is working. So I've got a little bit to be happy about. Hey, Barry, welcome in. He says, hi, Tammy. I'm glad you're here, Barry. I'm glad you're here. So this is one of the scissor fob items that is going home on Tuesday. Throughout tonight's live, I'm going to try to pull out a few other things that are going home so you guys have an idea. Hey, Nikki, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. So let me see if I can pop the, ooh, you know what? I should have tested this. Let me see if I can pop the picture up. Yes, I can. All right, so this project, oh, there we go. That project right there is what we're working on tonight. And we are working on the wheelbarrow block. So I do already have my background, which I normally don't have my background ready. I'm really ahead of the game. Hey, Carrie, welcome in. And I do also have all of my freezer paper templates already cut out to the correct sizes. So I don't have the extra seam allowance on here. You're not supposed to have that. And I've kind of already picked my fabrics too. So we are not going to have a lot to do to catch up. We're going to be kind of on point tonight. I didn't know it'd take Tiffany 2+ weeks to put a quilt together. Yeah, sometimes it does take Tiffany a little bit to put a quilt together, but she doesn't normally take that long. I take a lot longer than Tiffany. I really wish I didn't, but it is what it is. Different styles, right? Different styles. So there's a lot of unique pieces in this month's block, and I'm going to adjust this just a little bit. I really should set my other light up, but I have not been able to do that. I've been just running myself a little bit too hard lately and have not had a chance to. Hey, Jess! Oh my gosh, good to see you. So good to see you. Welcome in. Yes, Carrie's like, I see yellow. Yes, there's definitely yellow hiding back here. You are correct. So one of the things I'm going to address real quick, when you have a lot of these different size pieces and different shape pieces, It can be really hard if you're going to do needle turn, which is the kind of style that I like the look of. Just found a source for the vintage prints. Oh, that's awesome. So Denise says she found a source for the vintage prints from the factory she grew up with, which is Cranston Prints, which is a favorite of mine as well. Welcome in, Nanette. Glad you're here. Glad you made it. So this piece right here, for example, this is the front arm of the wheelbarrow, and it's long, and as you can see, very curvy, very kind of like hard to hang on to, right? So this piece, we are still going to do it just like we've done everything else, but you're going to see that I'm going to cut a lot more pieces into it to help the curve happen, okay? You want this curve to be exactly what you want it to be and not, sticking out. So that's what we're going to work on. That's what we're going to work on. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you for saying hi to each other in the chat. So this yellow right here, I know it's super bright, very, very bright, very not me. I'm wearing black and red nail polish, and I'm wearing a black shirt in effigy to my disdain for yellow, apparently. So I gotta have fun with it, right? Gotta have fun with it. So this fabric is very bright. It's much brighter than it appears on this down here camera. So we've got all of these flowers and all of these stems. It's just a perfect mix. My uncle's head of the textile workers. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Shows you patterns which she usually doesn't follow. I know, right? I know, Jess. Dawn says it's pretty fabric, right? Hey, Rita, welcome in. Jess says, wow, yellow is growing on. I know. It's growing everywhere on me, and I'm not really thrilled about it. But we are going to buckle down, and we're going to get through it together, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to buckle down and get through it together. So I'm going to snip off a little section because I know what I'm going to use this for. I've already kind of made decisions. Oh, that's awesome. Nanette says that it's nice to see Barry quilts outside of his videos. So guys, if you have a content channel, if you have not already done exclamation selfie tonight, please do so. Exclamation selfie, no spaces, and Nightbot will drop your channel link so that everybody can check you out and go leave you some nice, warm, loving comments, as well as subscribe to your channel. I would love to make sure I'm subscribed to all of you guys for watching me. So thank you. So I don't have a specific way that I trim this every time. So I'm just trimming off a section that's big enough for what I need. I'm in yellow because I had to work with purple all day. Oh my gosh, of course you're in yellow now. Oh my gosh, of course you're in yellow. What did I miss? I missed a comment somewhere. What did I miss? Let's see. There are worse things in yellow. Baby poop green for yeah. Fresh baby poop green is far worse than yellow. I will say that. I will agree with you on that one. I would rather, I can smell that. I can actually smell that color. Oh my gosh. Of all the colors to smell, people say that, you can't smell color. I can smell that color. I actually can. Very much can smell that color. So I did pull out my starch earlier. I had to make a new refill bottle. And when I did that, I might be able to make half of that left. So I am on the last little bits of my starch. So once that is gone and I have not been able to keep it up. Hey, Ellen, good to see you. Once I run out of that, it is done and I will have no more left. So then the starch battle begins, right? I've been worried about that starch battle. I know it's been coming up and it will be here before you know it. So yeah, we are going to have the starch battle live on Tammy's channel. We're going to have it. I'm going to test it. We're going to go through and run through all of the options because I need to know. I definitely need to know. Oh, yeah, she's dropped it earlier too. There we go. There is Barry Quilts. Awesome. Thank you, Jess, for dropping the links. I appreciate it. And I am subscribed to Barry, but apparently I didn't have all my notifications on. So, Barry, I will be checking you back out in a little bit. I know I've checked you out before, but I'm so glad you're there. So this is still Stay Flow. This is still Stay Flow, and that's why I'm going to need to try something new. Because Delia is asking me what kind of starch I use. Yeah, we're still on the Stay Flow kick. I still have that little bit left, and yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so we have that bright yellow for the ledge of the wheelbarrow. This is going to be the wheelbarrow basket, this little honeycomb print. And I've used these already for some of the other items that we've made, some of the gnomes, and what else have we done? We've done the gnomes and we've done the mushroom house. So I've used these already for those, but we are going to be using them again. We're going to keep using them until this quilt is done. So I'm just going to keep reusing because that's what we do here at the Siberian Lit. We reuse everything. And we don't, just go searching for new colors just to go searching for new colors. We make it worth our while. All right. Here we go. So those of you who have not seen me do this before, you get to see me do it tonight. Hey, Patricia, welcome in. Sheila says she used Stay Flow her whole life. She misses. I know. I am so going to cry when my next half bottle of this is gone. It's going to be heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Because I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't. All right. That is the... what is this going to be? Oh, this was going to be the arm of the... I have to remember what they're going to be, guys. Do you ever do that? Do you ever pull out things and then you forget what it's supposed to be? Yeah. This is going to be the arm of the wheelbarrow. And there's two arms in the picture. So if you guys... I don't know if you can zoom in or not if you need to see... Hey, Terry! So good to see you. So very good to see you. Oh, Jess is a Best Press girl. I wish I loved Best Press as much as so many other people do. I just don't. I don't. It's not the... I did grow up with Stay Flow, but I also grew up with Niagara. Those spray cans of Niagara. And those are just so crazy expensive now. I cannot justify the cost of a can of Niagara because it's just crazy. Hey, Jacqueline, good to see you. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Tiffany's Quilting Life, she's got a lot, she does a lot of her own stuff. I follow her. I didn't get to watch her today. I didn't get to watch anybody today. Oh yeah, Magic Sizing, same thing. Niagara, Magic Sizing. I'm with you on that. I'm prepping a new kit and found a bad spot in my freaking background. No. Oh no. Can you cut around it? But yeah, Tiffany does her own thing most of the time, and she occasionally does a kit, but it's very rare. I personally don't mind doing kits. Kits are fine with me. It doesn't faze me to do a kit. But I can see where her mind just doesn't like them. So yeah. Hey Mary, welcome in. Oh, Mary buys Niagara. Yeah, I know, right? I would buy it if it wasn't so darn expensive for what you get and how much I would use it, because I would be out of a can every week. Barry says Menards has Best Press for $4.95. Yeah, for the small bottles. The small bottles, guys. It is not the big bottles. Hey, let's see. What am I saying? Oh, what am I seeing? She was watching you a little while ago. Check out Tiffany. Oh, yeah. Okay. No Menards here. Yeah, there is Menards here in Casper. So you can get Best Press at Menards here. I don't go to Menards very often. They're like right down the road, and I forget that they are here because I didn't grow up with them. But I'm not a Best Press girly. I've used Best Press before. I'm just not a huge fan. Let's see, what is this part for? I'm looking at what part of the arm this is. Sorry. It's gotta go for the arm of the wheelbarrow. This is a handle. Declan loves the Magic spray. Yeah, magic sizing spray. I do like that. I like it. My problem with the aerosol cans of that stuff, like that, and um, Niagara and all of that. Hey, Susie, is that you run out so quickly. You run out so quickly. All right, so I showed you guys a little bit earlier. Jacqueline doesn't like press presses as well. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I'll use it, but oh, the spot's pretty small, but it's another reason. Yeah, I understand you on that, Heather. I wouldn't either. Hey, Fuzzy, welcome in. So, Terry says she still has some Stay Fluid mixing it. This is my next to last. I cannot make another one this size. I can guarantee you. It's going to be like half this size. And this is like 50-50. I like it strong like that. Delia remembers using Niagara spray and sizing. Faultless, yeah. And I'm going to start making my own too. Magic sizing. Oh, Cleaner Supply in New York. That's fantastic, Mary. That's a good idea. Linda's going to have to check out Menards. She loves Best Price. Yeah, it's the small bottles there for that price. Yeah, Niagara's huge, crazy. Yeah, aerosol attacks your lungs, Terry. Yeah, same here. It absolutely does for me, but it doesn't attack my lungs as quickly as it attacks my pocketbook. Oh, goodbye, Carrie. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. All right, so this is another of the scissor fobs that I made. And so it has this giant scissor piece on here. And these are glass beads, guys. They are not plastic. They are glass beads. So this has a little, one of those little clasp pieces. So you can put it on your scissors. You can hang it on whatever, actually. But it's very pretty and this one's very green. The last one I showed was purple and blue. This one is green. So the other one is also glass beads. So let me see. Yeah, you guys can hear that, the glass sound. Okay, so these are in fact glass beads, guys. So this is going home with somebody on the 14th. So if you want to get your raffle tickets, if you haven't already, do a super chat. Get your raffle tickets. I bought Linnet Starch Crisp Classic, and it works very well. Ooh, I may have to look at that and see what I think. Thank you, Patricia. She says it's pretty. The scissors really work? No, the miniature scissors, no. These are just charms. These are just charm scissors. They do not open or close. Okay, these are just the charms. So you clip on to your scissors with that, and it identifies what pair of scissors you've got. And so especially if you go to retreats or you want to show it off or something, then you've got that to go with. I just saw that on Amazon, reasonably priced for like half a cat. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out. Did I finish the lanyards for the veterans? Not yet. I do need to get working on that. My friend came up and was working on the car, and it's, okay, so let's go down story time lane for just a second. So, you get this great idea for this quilt, right? And then you go to get the part for your car. Well, you get that part, but then get back to the quilt. Okay. Look it up, comes in gallon jug, about $16 on a, oh, that's nice. On Big 8, very good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check into that. If somebody wants to send me an email with that, I would appreciate it. So Linnet is what I'm looking for. Thank you. And I do have some people that applied for moderator positions. We are going to start that in May. So if you have applied for a moderator position, or if you have not yet applied and you want to apply, let me know. We're starting that in May. Okay. I will finally have a little bit of reserve energy, and that's when we're going to launch all of that, because I'm going to need the help going into the summer. That's when I'm going to need it the most, and that's where we're going to start it. Okay, so you buy the fabric for this quilt, right? Oh, it's a half gallon. Oh, yeah, mathing. I love it. Mathing is a pain in the rear. Okay, so speaking of mathing, you go to the fabric store and you buy this fabric that you think would be beautiful for this quilt, and you think you get everything that you need. You get into the quilt pattern, and lo and behold, they throw you a curveball. Instead of your fabric being cut this way, it needs to be cut this way. So now you don't have enough fabric. So now you've got to go back to the fabric store and you've got to buy more fabric because you had enough to cut it this way, but you didn't have enough to cut it this way, right? So you go back to the fabric store and get that. But in the process of doing that, you see this other fabric that would also work really well for this quilt. So you buy that too. So now you're out 2 additional fabrics to go to that quilt, right? So then you get home and you put it away and then you can't find it for about 2.5 weeks. So then you're really, really wanting to start it, or your class is coming up. So you need to be there for your class and you need to have that fabric and you can't find it. So what does that mean? Another trip to the fabric store to then get that, get that fabric ready, right? Then you come home, then you might actually find that other fabric, or you might have actually put it in the wrong kit. So it goes to another quilt, right? That's been the story of my car this last couple weeks, okay? we got one part, put it all in, and you take half the car apart to put it in. You put that piece in, you go to run the car, and that's not it. That's not the fix that we needed. So then you got to buy another part. So we get the other part, finally comes in. We wait for it to come in. Then we go to put that piece in, and guess what? We got to change out pieces and parts to make it work because they sent wrong pieces and parts attached to it. That's been the story of my car, guys, but it is now running, so I'm happy. Hey, Andrea, welcome in. You walked right in on story time. You walked right in on story time. So tonight we are working on the Gnome Sweet Gnome. We are working on the wheelbarrow block. Jess is here watching and working. Thank you, Jess. I'm so glad you were here. So thank you. I appreciate it. You do not know how much I truly appreciate it. So yeah, so not tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'm over at Williams hanging out. But Tuesday night, I'm giving stuff away, guys. Denise says, that's how it starts. I know, right? That's how it always starts. It always starts that way. Yes. Oh, Terry's asking Jess if she's making blogs. Hey, Raven, welcome in. Good to see you. And guys, don't forget, I have had some messages come in since the last time I talked to you all. But don't forget, if you were trying to come to the retreat in September, you need to start getting your registration monies in, okay? Hey, Alex, welcome in. Welcome. So yeah, if you want to be here in September and hang out with yours truly and see all the cool things that I can show you from here while you're here in Casper, you want to get your registrations in, okay? $140 gets you your early registration by May 1st, okay? So you can pay the whole amount or you can pay just the early registration amount. Either way. All right. So we now have a wheel and we have a couple of attachment pieces for the handles. And you guys can probably still hear the puppy dog chewing on his bone. Welcome to my world, guys. He's been fairly good today until the last hour. The last hour he's been acting out. What's new? Alex is going to be here. I'm so excited, Alex. Thank you. Yay. Just make sure you get that registration in. Just make sure you get it in. Gotta have that registration in. Okay. Last color is going to be this beautiful green. Okay. You guys can see it as pretty right there. Isn't it even prettier here? I gotta say it's pretty. Okay. Just gotta say it's pretty. So how are you guys doing? How are you all doing? I do know that I do have some outstanding requests. Terry, you have a raffle ticket. Thank you. Terry is starting it off strong, guys. Make sure you get your raffle tickets in. We got 9 more to go. 9 more raffle tickets to go tonight. So if you want a raffle ticket for April 14th and possibly go home with a really cool prize, yes, it is a petite, Delia. It is. I think this actually came from a client quilt. Oh, that's okay. I can do that. I will absolutely do that, Terry. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You were helping paying shipping for someone else, so I appreciate that very, very much. I will add that to your existing note that I have on file for you. So you are good. Thank you. All right. Heard winds are roaring in Wisconsin. Ooh. Well, winds have been pretty substantial here too. Not like they were And we haven't had roofs blown off or anything like that lately. But they were strong here today. All right, so now we have that one. I'm going to iron my freezer papers to the back. Not that there's really a backside to a batik, but there is. There winds are crazy here in the western slope of Colorado. Oh, I bet. Hi. Did I make my necklace? Yes and no. I did not make this one, but what I didn't make either one of them actually, but I did attach them together. So it's part of basic jewelry making skills. So welcome in. Do you have a first name I can call you? Do you have a first name I can call you? I would love to know what to call you. And I may not have cut this big enough. Oops. I don't think I did. Huh. I don't think I did. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay. I think I'm going to be able to get away with it because I'm going to put the points where they're going to be at the very edges. So I think I'm going to be able to get away with it. But normally, pay attention when you're cutting. Measure twice, cut once, right? Where were you headed in Wisconsin, Raven? Oh, very good question. Where do we go to sign up again? For the retreat, you can actually just send me an email and your paid registration. Hi, Sharon. Good to know that. Thank you, Sharon. So, Alex, send me an email. And once your registration is paid, then you are automatically registered for the in-person retreat in September. We were in... Oh, okay. I gotta try to pronounce this. Okonomowak. Okonomowak? Is that correct? Please tell me I'm right. I hope I'm right. Looking at our new house and back home to Phillips. Oh my gosh. Congratulations on a new house. Congrats. That's exciting. That's very exciting. We are still looking for ours. Someplace to move to. Windmill blocks. Oh, windmill blocks are fun, Jess. Those are so much fun. There's windmills, and there's pinwheels. 45 miles west of Green Bay. Ooh, very cool. I've been to Green Bay once or twice. New quilt or the one you're teaching? Ooh. Everybody's asking Jess all these good questions. I like that. So I'm going to cut these pieces apart, make sure I have all of them cut separately so that I can cut them where I want them or put them where I want them. All right. Okay. So we now have all the pieces. Mouthful Raven, right? Thank you. Thank you, Alex. So there is a link in the description box for this quilt pattern, and it is called Gnome Sweet Gnome. It is available through Valley Fabric Shop, which is here in Wyoming. And the nice thing with Valley Fabric Shop is even though it's not on their website where the link was, it comes down every so often. It's just, small town, internet kind of things. But even though it's no longer up on the website, just give them a call and you can order the pattern. It's only $20. It's not an expensive pattern. All right. So driving into the wind on 10 today. Oh, I bet. Into the wind is easier than against the Okonomowak. Okay, I'm gonna have to pronounce that one or practice that one a little bit. Oh, that is definitely a mouthful. We didn't have rain. Wind, just rain. I'm glad I did not have the rain. I did not need the rain. All right, so I'm gonna look at the pattern, and it does look like the basket of the wheelbarrow is the first thing. I'm done pressing. I was putting away my big pressing board. Turns out it's a good hiding place for the geckos that also have in my house. Oh my gosh, I bet that did scare you, Heather. Is there a Native American tribe? Oh, probably. There probably is, Denise. I would not be surprised. That very much sounds like a Native American name. I know, right? I cannot do the lizard thing. No, I'm good. I will let somebody else do the lizard thing. All right, so I'm going to trim around this, and then we are going to go ahead and cut into the pieces. So lizards don't bite. That's okay. They may not bite, but they can definitely scare the daylights out of you when they move. So my first service dog, I don't know how many of you guys have heard this story before. I apologize if you have. When I was working in a facility that had these giant restrooms for the women and giant restrooms for the men. Well, you would have like 10, 15 stalls or whatever. It's a Potawatomi word, the internet says, meaning waterfall. Ooh, that's awesome. I'm going to have to look that one up. I'm definitely going to have to look it up and practice that one. Just because I can. Just because I can. All right. So what I do is I initially trim the points. And I'm sorry, guys. The dog is having a blast. Lizards don't scare me. Scorpion. Oh. You and me both, Terry. Scorpions definitely would scare me. Definitely would scare me. Aw, that's awesome. Let's see. There we go. So I'm going to clip in every so often. And I'm not clipping all the way to the freezer paper. I'm clipping close enough that it's like maybe 1 or 2 threads, so it kind of helps hold everything in place. Everybody agrees with Terry. Yeah, the scorpion's definitely scary. Yeah, I would definitely be scared of a scorpion. I, thank goodness, have not had that experience yet, and I'm not looking forward to it. Definitely not looking forward to it. And I'm not sure if I want to know any stories because I'm not sure how my sleeping brain will process those. I kind of worry that I will have a little bit of a nightmare reaction. Hey, Dorlin, welcome in. Look at a map of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Michigan. Try saying some. Oh, I bet it is, Raven. I bet it. We've driven through Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan. And my husband lived for a while in Wisconsin. Just startled me so I didn't expect it. I know, right? My first service dog, so we'd be in the restroom at work, and he would wait until one of my coworkers forgot that I had a dog, and then he would move his tail and startle the daylights out of them, and he thought it was the biggest kick. He loved doing that to people, and I kept getting mad at him, but you can't get mad at him for too long because it's just a cheap thrill for the dog. He just thought it was so much fun. Here somebody is screaming it because of him. My daughter lives in Texas. I hear about scorpions every now and then. I'm good. Heather says she'll take a lizard over a bug any day. I know. There you go. I'm not a big bug person, especially if they fly. Oh my gosh, Delia, you got my skin crawled. That 1 3-letter word, word got me. Yeah, I don't want bugs flying at me. No. Do you prefer this method over turning, interfacing, and then turning? Yes. Yes and no. I will put it that way. Yes and no. So I actually do like the interfacing, and you can interface with muslin. So the method that Barry's asking about, guys, instead of me pressing freezer paper on here and clipping my corners, flipping everything under, or spraying it with starch, flipping everything under and pressing it, and then pulling the freezer paper out. The other option that I could be doing is you take this and you put right sides together with muslin or interfacing. You cut a little bit of a hole in the muslin or interfacing. You can do it before or after, and you stitch around the design, and then you pull it and turn it like a pillow, and then you poke out all your corners. I like that method better. Honestly, I do like that method better. However, it's very thick and bulky, and there's a lot of pieces on this that I wouldn't be able to do that easily with. So for like pieces like this right here, that would be incredibly tough to do that way. It could be done, but this is really tiny. So this method is easier for stuff like this. Although for bigger shapes or, a lot more rounded shapes, I would definitely do that if I can get away with that. So I'm going to spray the fabric side of this, and then I will flip it over, and I'm going to start pressing the sides in. I'm going to start pressing the sides in. Of course, first time I spray starch every day, every time, it always goes everywhere. All right. I'm going to give that a second to dry up. Actually, we're going to pull out something else. This is one of the items that I am going to be sending home on Tuesday. Simple Strategies for Scrap Quilts. Now, this book was gifted to me, so I do not know if there happens to be, Yeah, there's a little bit of, from like a somebody stamping in it, just on that very first page, but there's not anything else in it. It is a copyright 2006 book, but Simple Strategies for Scrap Quilts is going to be a book that I will be sending home with somebody on Tuesday. So this is what you're entering when you enter the Super Chat raffles, guys. So if you want a Super Chat raffle ticket, please make sure you get your Super Chat raffle tickets in. So put a Super Chat in the chat and you can be entered to win. Okay? So I've shown, that's now 3 items that I have shown that I am sending home on Tuesday. Just saying. Just saying. All right. But yeah, so I will be doing another quilt berry that I am going to do that method on. But overall, the pieces for that quilt are much bigger than they are for this quilt. My Santa's loading dock quilt, I am planning to do that method to it, or I will actually hand piece it. I don't know for sure. But I am considering doing the muslin. Oh, thank you, Terry. She says, beautiful for a giveaway. I hope so. I hope so. I hope that it will bless somebody. A lot of people are giving me things to give away because they know that they don't want it, but it would be good for someone else. Scorpions look like serious actors. How do you kill them, or do you just run? You're asking the wrong girl. Somebody in the chat, do you guys know what you do for a scorpion? How you get away from a scorpion? I do not know. I know my husband dealt with them over in his deployments, but I've never lived anywhere where I've had to deal with them. I don't know. I don't know what to do with them. Are you done chewing on your bone, buddy? Thank you. Hi. Yeah, hi. All right. I don't think you guys could see him, but he was coming up to check on me. I think he's finally done pouting and chewing on his bone. He's been pouting this evening because I haven't been playing with him. How many baby scorpions do they have everywhere? Oh my gosh. Terry says she doesn't know if she's brave enough to face off with a scorpion. And Terry says that her daughter said just run. I'm good. I do not live in an area where there are those things, I don't think. I have not seen any up here. If they are up here, maybe I guess I should know. But I have not had to deal with them yet up here. I've had to deal with Mormon crickets. I've had to deal with the yellow and black mosquitoes, which are different than the mosquitoes in the southeast. They're easier to see and easier to kill, which is kind of nice, but they hurt even worse. They hurt worse, but they're easier to kill. Let's see. What else have I had to deal with? There's not very many crickets around me either. I've seen scorpions. They aren't the size of alligators. I know. They're tiny. My mom has a small jar with a little bit of 7 dust in it. Oh. She'll put the 7 dust where they come in the house, or if outside, she'll catch them and give them to her chickens. There you go. Give them to an apex predator. It's probably a surprise death sting that's so scary. Yeah, I agree. Oh no, Sharon says somebody didn't like her answer. Oh no, what answer did we not like? I didn't. I'm clueless. I'm very clueless on that. All right, so this freezer paper was in here. Now my seams are all pressed the way that they should be. But I am going to go ahead and give it one quick press now that I've got the paper out. So if you decide to do the freezer paper method, you do need to press it one last time, just to press those seam allowances down a little bit more. And I'm going to line this up with my template behind here. And there's no adhesives or anything else. You got the spelling of paladin perfect, Terry. Does he keep the critters at bay, or is he aloof? If they are birds, he keeps them at bay. All the rest of them, it just depends. He has pointed them out to me before. I found some things in the apartment before that he's pointed out to me. So he's really sweet about that. He's not really good at catching them and killing them, but whatever it is, Yeah, Seven Dust is a garden pesticide. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've used Seven Dust before. I have used that. I haven't used it recently. Haven't needed to, but yeah, it's a good product. Hey, Susan, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so he will point out a bug if it's something that he caught and like knows about. Like he'll pay attention to it, and if you pay attention to him, you will see him. You will see him. Oh, Denise has geckos living in her house, eat bugs. Yeah, yeah, they do. Frogs do too. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Delia remembers waking up as a kid and having a scorpion on top of. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, no, I am with you, Raven. Absolutely no. My geckos are slacking. Oh, gosh. I cannot imagine. All right. So the top handle goes behind the rim. So we're going to get the rim in place. That's going to be the next one. And we'll do the stitching on this at the end of the month. I love it when I see one scurry behind a cat. Oh, no, I'm good. I don't want to watch them scurry anywhere because then I'm going to worry about when they're going to come back out. Hubby goes scouting the yard at night with an infrared flashlight. That's sweet of him. I would have to employ somebody to do that for me because I know scorpions are not my thing. Scorpions are definitely not my thing. I don't know. Paladin, I don't think has ever come into contact with a scorpion ever. I think he'd probably be interested in it, and he probably would get the bad end of the scorpion. The goofy things would rather scare me than eat the bugs. Oh my gosh, Heather, that's so funny. I'm going to bed a little early this evening, driving into East Central Oregon tomorrow for the shop hop. It'll be a long day, I bet. Hoping to find a motel in Pendleton to spend the night tomorrow. Ooh, that'll be nice. That will be nice. Yeah, definitely don't try to drive back all in one day. That's a lot of driving. That's definitely a lot of driving. I agree with Delia. She says, enjoy and safe travels, Susan. I know, right? Thank you for being here, Susan. I appreciate it. We are working on the wheelbarrow block. I keep wanting to call it the wheelchair block. Can you guess where my mind's been lately? Susan, yay, you have another raffle ticket. Everything's going home Tuesday, guys. Everything is going home Tuesday. So you want to get those raffle tickets in. So we now got 2 out of 10. We got 8 more to go. You got 8 more and an hour and 15 to get them in. That is it. Once this live is done, you guys do not have another opportunity. This is it. This is the last chance for this one. Don says enjoy the shop hop, right? Right. I would love to go on the shop hop this year, but I have too much on my plate. So I can't. I'm not allowed to. Not allowed to. I think they were doing a good job when I started finding wings of palmetto bugs. I know palmetto bug. Oh, I've heard stories of palmetto bugs. Right. Jones wishing Susan safe travels as well. So I've got some sharp corners on this, or sharp curves on this. So I'm going to clip in pretty regularly. If I had more of these already like cut and ready, then I would starch them all at the same time. And that will speed this process up. But I'm not really too awfully worried about it. We got an hour and 15 and I don't have that many pieces. I do have a lot of curves coming up. There's a lot of curves in this one. Hey, Cynthia, you're not late, Cynthia. You are just on time. But yes, I started on time. You squished them. Ooh. Yeah, we're not talking that R word. Y'all have found it. That is the one thing I cannot tolerate. There are no plastic ones, no real ones, no nothing. Please, thank you. A big problem here. Lemon tree outside my front door. Oh my gosh. The palmetto bugs do love lemons, is what I've heard. Oh, I could not grow a lemon plant here, not without a greenhouse. The quilt I won in the giveaway was the gift enough. It's so beautiful. My granddaughter loves it. That's amazing, Terry. That is so amazing. I cannot wait for you guys to see this one. I got it out of the dryer, and it's so crinkly. It's so crinkly and so pretty. I want to cuddle up with it, and I will be cuddling up with it on Tuesday for sure. I'm going to cuddle up with it some tomorrow too. So it will be loved before it is sent to you. Just saying. Whoever wins the Sew and Tell giveaway quilt, it's going to be loved before you get it, okay? It's gonna have some Tammy love, okay? It's gonna be loved and hugged on by me. Ooh, yeah. Ninja says, Denise says she loves her lemon tree. I know, right? I bet the lemon tree does a lemon tree smell like the actual fruit? Is it, you don't really smell the lemony smell until you're picking the fruit. Let's see. Yeah, right, Delia? She was saying she knows about palmetto bugs. See, they were never called that when I was growing up. They were always called the R word. And that one's always triggering for me. I'm not scared of spiders. I will kill your spiders every day for you. I don't mind. I will kill spiders. I cannot touch those things. Oh, was in someone's kitchen. Oh gosh, Raven. Yeah, that's scary. Yay! Alex has a raffle ticket for Tuesday. Yes, every raffle ticket helps. Every super chat helps, Alex. So thank you so very much. Yeah, guys, you do not have to do high ticket super chats to qualify for the raffles. You don't have to do any of that. It can be what's in your budget. Please don't ever overextend your budget to send a super chat. Okay. But yeah, every little bit helps because it all goes towards paying for shipping and paying for supplies and keeping my channel running. So every little bit helps. 126 shops in the hop this year. Susan's already been to 32. Oh my gosh. And you sewed the first one today, really? Because everybody gives out the pattern blocks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, right, Joan? She's like, we call them the R word and hate them. I hate them too. Yeah. I cannot stand those creatures. They are just no. No. Ooh, yeah. The flying ones. Yeah, no. I thought you started at 11 Eastern. Nope. I start at 8 p.m. my time, which is 10 p.m. your time. 10 p.m. Eastern. The lemon tree smells great. Just crush the leaves. You can make peppery. Okay, I'm a little jealous. I'm going to say I'm just a little bit jealous. Ooh. Okay, Cynthia, I will kill a spider every day. Every day. Yeah, Alex can't do spiders, but I could do spiders. And I didn't say I like them, but I can do them. All right, Denise dropped her channel link. If you guys want to check her out, you are welcome to do so. Her channel link is in the chat, guys. My minions have some plastic bugs. The toddler minion will bring them to me, so I tell him the name of it. I do the same thing with the dinos and sharks. Oh my gosh. And there we go. Fuzzy's Adventures is dropping their channel link as well. Let's make sure Nightbot picks it up. Let's see. Is Nightbot going to behave? I, of course, don't know. I don't know. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on Nightbot. Okay, if Nightbot doesn't do it, Fuzzy. Oh, no space. Take the space out, Fuzzy. Yes, I'm not sure where my brain decided the time was later. That's okay. He says spider equals dead. See, I'm okay with, that. I can handle that. I just can't handle the other ones. I just cannot handle the other ones at all. They are just too much for me. They are not on my list. We are not having them. Yeah, all of that. Often they come home in paper shopping bags. Oh, no. No, I'm good. Yeah, they do like paper. They love paper. That is their food. Should plant a seed from supermarket lemon in a flower pot. Grow a nice plant even if it does not bear fruit. I do not have room to do that right now. We are going to be moving in June this year. So I don't know exactly when in June. If we can move a little bit sooner, we'll move sooner. But we got to find a place still. But I don't know where exactly we're moving to yet. Like we're staying in Casper, so don't get me wrong. We're not moving out of the area. But we have got to find a place to move into, and once we do that, then I can start planning what I can have and what I can't have. And we'll probably be there for a couple years before we move from there as well, because I don't like moving that much. I know, right, Delia? She says that's why I don't keep the brown paper bags in the house, right? I taped a plastic bug to the wall in my sister's bedroom. You can finish that story. Oh, there you go. Fuzzy's Adventures, guys. If you've not checked out Fuzzy's Adventures, please make sure you do so. Make sure that you go leave a positive comment, leave some feedback, hit that subscribe button. You know you want to, right? You know you want to. I always support my channel and my other content creators here, guys. Great big ones with no with none with wings, Denise. We're not doing the ones with wings. Are y'all trying to see how much you can creep me out tonight? You're succeeding. Y'all are succeeding. My car is loaded down for a month-long road trip. It's so full, just putting my crafting. I'm so full of just my crafting work and hobbies. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're awesome, Denise. Thank you. Sub to Fuzzy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the I'm gonna have my car loaded down in July. I'm going on a trip, and I'm teaching in July, and I will have some downtime, so you guys will get to do a little bit of a tour of Quilt Wyoming with me in July, probably. That's what I'm looking to do. We'll see how I can handle it. We'll see how I'm doing physically. I should be on meds by then, we're hoping. So we should know a little bit more closer to time. So keep your fingers crossed, guys. I should be getting on meds in the next probably 4 weeks. So keep your fingers crossed that it does exactly what it's supposed to do and exactly what it did last time, which helped me tremendously. And see how we can go from here. Let's see if we can get me back up to my normal happy-go-lucky self and feeling a lot better physically. So keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. Just saying. Oh, that's awesome. Terry's already watched Fuzzy's video today and already subscribed, already following. That's awesome. Hubby made spaghetti today. Oh, guys, I had ham, I had mashed potatoes, and I had sweet peas. I am very, very happy. I'm a very happy girl. I had dinner cooked for me. I didn't have to do it. It was amazing. Let's see what I miss. Oh, good. Fuzzy's working on some videos and live streams. That's awesome to hear. Yes. Let's stay on track and talk about food. Terry, you set the tone, and I needed that so much. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, Denise, no, I could not do that. Okay, you tagged me in it, but I read it. I'm not reading it out loud because I can't do that one. My little dog is super sweet and cute. Did that help? That does help, Sharon. That so does help. Chat has become an unintentional entomology study. I know, right? Have fabric storage question? Yes. How do you store your holiday fabric, like Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all the holidays? Do you keep them in with all your fabric, or do you keep all the holidays together but separate from the other fabric? So all of my fabric, seasonal or not, all of my cotton quilting fabric is on these fabric boards behind me. And it is on, or it is in the plastic bins because it's scraps. So one or the other. But I do have Christmas mixed in. I've got Halloween mixed in. Like literally, where is it? Okay, I've got some Christmas back here that you guys can't see right behind me. There's more Christmas back here. Like it's on my shelves. It's not going anywhere without me. All right, let's see. But I don't store it separately. It gets stored with everything else because I don't wait until the holidays to craft with it. So why would I store it until the holidays to craft with it? You know what I mean? That would be my issue. Oh, Terry had angel hair pasta. Ooh, nice. Let's see. Dawn had pea soup. I haven't had pea soup in a really long time. Pea soup is good in small quantities. I can't have it in big quantities, but pea soup is really good too. Delia keeps hers separated by holiday on her shelves. That's awesome. Yeah, I did have it separated, and when I restock my shelves, like when I take all this off and then go to put it back on, I will reorganize it again then, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Like it's fine until I move. So I occasionally go back and redo it. My holiday fabric is in their own bins when I decide to make a Christmas present on December 23rd. I know where to find it, says Raven. I would love to be that organized, but no, I do like to keep it out to where I can get to it, because if I do put it away, I'm going to forget I have it. That's my problem. If it's out of sight, it is definitely out of mind as well. Yeah, absolutely. Alex says she was working on storing her fabric and scraps, so I thought what she would ask. Eating black rice today. Lately, it's delicious and feels healthy. It's Thailand rice. I do not eat any rice. You will not ever catch me eating rice. You are welcome to all of my rice. I will hand it off to you happily, absolutely happily. I did have a meal with some friends. Hey, Laura, welcome in. I'm trying not to miss anybody. I know you guys are actually chatting it up tonight. I'm loving it. I'm loving this. This is amazing. Don't forget your super chats, guys. If you still want to get a super chat in, you still have a little bit of time, okay? You have an hour and 2 minutes to get your super chats in. All right. So we're going to pin this down just because I can. Just because I can. Let's see. Those are the animals, not the insects, right? Cook it with Mexican beef chorizo and sausage and onions. Ooh, that part sounds delicious. To move to the big tree. Oh, gotcha. I missed one. Oh my gosh. It's not in bins. I'm just using the bins when I go through everything. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't store it in bins. I don't store anything in bins. I had an incident. Denise is asking why no rice. I had an incident when I was a grade schooler, and I cannot visually handle the look of rice, and the texture then upsets my stomach. Like it's one of those food aversions, kind of like some people don't eat crackers because they dissolve weird in your mouth or whatever. That's rice for me. I can't do it. All right, where are we at? Scraps I try to cut down and put in invisible containers, says Delia. Yeah, I all of my scrap bins are clear. So I will say that. They're not all this clear as these, but all of my scrap bins are clear in one shade of clear or another. Homemade fabrics now that Joanne's gone, right? Yeah, keep care of those fabrics. I have a cooking and baking playlist that I'm planning on updating. Oh, that's amazing, Fuzzy. I just made a chocolate cake. I made 2 chocolate cakes this past week. Let's see. Ooh, foods and desserts on the channel, Fuzzy. I like that idea. Clear my head. Oh, praying mantis. Oh my gosh. Praying mantises are pretty, but they can be scary too. Hey, Pam, good to see you. Glad you're here. All right, so we've got this. So now I'm going to grab the handles because one handle tucks in behind here, and then the other handle goes on top, and then there's another part of the leg of it that goes underneath. So we're going to cut those out next, and they're the big ones, okay? Well, we got some big ones and we got some small ones. So we're just going to go with it. Wild rice is a different texture. I know, but it still has that look to it, and the look is what usually gets me before anything else. So I went to an Indian restaurant on Saturday night. Yes, yeah, Saturday night. Went to an Indian restaurant, and I got my food, but I did not get rice. Like there was rice on the table, and like everybody gets out the same rice. I can sit there while other people eat rice. I just can't do it myself. Just cannot do it myself. Oh goodness. All right. This is going to be the flimsy one. I actually got some video from my computer. That's awesome. Let's see. Okay. I am making sure I didn't miss anything, guys. I was missing stuff a minute ago. If I missed your comment, I do apologize. Are you sewing the applique with a blanket stitch? No, actually, I am not. I am doing, or maybe it is a blanket stitch. Yeah, maybe it is. Let's see. Hang on. I can show you because I've got the mushroom house here. Mushroom house coming right up. Let's see where I can show it to you better, where it shows off. Okay, we're gonna go to some yellow because it's gonna be a little bit brighter. So let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. So yeah, it is a blanket stitch, and I do put, this is my personal preference, and this is why I like needle turn, okay? I do put that solid stitch line that's on here on the outside edge, okay? I do not put that on the inside like you would on a typical blanket. I like it, the look of it on the outside. That's my personal preference. So now you guys can see the messy side of the back. So I am using white thread in the bobbin on this, and just ignore the extras because I'm going to clear it up. The chat picked up a bunch at that point. It did. But yeah, so I do have a blanket stitch. And on my machine, it's stitch number 78. So if you look up our Bernina 350, or B350, it's stitch number 78 is my stitch that I'm using. Still like my tortellinis. Oh, I have not had tortellini in a while. Ooh, I might have to look and see if I can get some of that sometime soon. I have a big dresser that is my filming and sewing area that I'm using to keep my fabrics I use the most, and the rest will be stored in my closet that is in the room. See, okay, so I will say this. I kind of like not having a closet. I did have a closet in my last studio space. I was wondering if you do that why you have to turn it is because you don't want to be raw edge. I do not want raw edge applique. I do not like the look of it. Personally, I have done it quite a bit, and I will be doing some more of it. I've got another project. It's a McKenna Ryan project, and there's just no way to turn those pieces. It's just way. I'm not doing tweezers. I'm just not doing tweezers. Not getting down that nitty gritty little bits. Just not doing it. So the nice thing with doing it this way is all of my edges are pressed under, and I don't have to sit there with a hand needle and manually turn everything. So this way I can sit here and talk to you guys, cut it rough, trim up a little bit here and there, and then I'm good to go, right? Stitched a Reverie uniform. I can't do that. Oh yeah, no, I cannot do. I'm gonna do some hand applique at some point, but I may still do this to make it. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do this or if I'm gonna do the muslin to do it, but I probably will do the muslin. Let's see. How do you pay for the super chats? Oh, very good question. If somebody who has done a super chat before will help me answer this one, because I do believe I have mine set up, but I'm not sure. When you hit that super chat icon, YouTube should give you some options for how you can set up to pay for the super chats. But I'm not sure what everybody uses. So if you are someone who super chats or who has super chatted, can you help us answer this question for Joan? How do you pay for your super chats? How is it self-explanatory when you click it? Is it you have to set all this up? Because I bet you're gonna have to set it up. Pat is saying with Cash App. Raven is saying it is linked to your Google or Apple account. Okay. All right. That's awesome. Thank you guys for answering. Thank you guys for lending a hand. I've done a super chat before, but I don't do them often myself. Just because I haven't been able to pay it forward yet. I am planning to once things settle for me and I can. So yeah, it's not something that I get to do myself. Mine is attached to my Apple Pay, says Laura. So I don't know if you've got Apple or not. Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't think you had Apple. I think you can go in when you hit to pay. I think YouTube gives you the option about how to set it up to pay. I don't think it will hurt to hit the button and try it. I just don't know how YouTube goes about setting all that up. I don't know. I would have to go in and try to find somebody who's live right now who can do it. Raven says if you click it, it should walk you through it. Okay, that works. Oh, hey, Katie, welcome in. She said, what is attached to my Google? Okay. What everybody was asked, what was being asked is how to do the super chats. Tonight is the last chance to do a super chat, and I've been showing some of the giveaway items. Speaking of, one of the other big items is Invisigrip. So I have a roll of Invisigrip that is going home with somebody. And this is unopened as far as I'm aware. I don't believe it's opened. It's not my roll. It was a roll that was gifted to me by someone who decided not to use it. You put this on the back of your ruler. It doesn't damage your ruler. Andrea is saying if you click on the target at the top of the chat, you'll see a continue button. Follow that and it will count towards the target. Oh, okay. Good deal. That's awesome. Oh, Katie says she was answering the question. She just said whatever is attached to my Google is how I pay. Okay. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Absolutely, Heather. She's got to get up at 5 a.m., so she's going to go ahead and go to bed. Make sure you put some fabric if you haven't already. I think you have. But put some fabric, put some needle thread of fabric because you know you want to. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Heather. I appreciate it. So Invisigrip is going home with somebody on Tuesday. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate it. Judy has a raffle ticket, and we are now at 5 out of 10. That is not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. My sewing room is an attic, which was turned into a bedroom before we bought the house, so my room is long and skinny, except for the middle part where it's wide. Oh, gotcha. So that's why I'm using the closet. I understand that. So in this apartment, I am currently in what would be considered the living room space. This is not a bedroom. This is a living room. This is a giant space. But with that being said, I had to move into this space because I did not have enough room in that bedroom when the long arm frame came home with me last year. And so we moved me out here, and I do not have a closet, which means everything that I have has to be stored in a way that looks okay and looks appealing to everybody. So I don't have any hidden storage. I don't have any tucked away whatevers. I mean, you guys can't see everything, but everything that I have for my studio space is out in cubbies, or it's in clear plastic dresser things. It's that kind of way. 3 sites almost done. Ah, that's amazing, Bob. You are super fast. Are you doing that by machine or by hand? I would love to have somebody who wants to do binding all the time. That would be amazing. I might have to train somebody to do binding. I might have to teach somebody to do binding just to come hang out with me and do binding for me. Oh, I have 3 more quilts that need binding finished. I've got it started on them, but I need to finish it. So we are going to see how much of that I can get done over the course of this week, along with everything else I have going on, because, of course, in true Siberian wind fashion, I have entirely too much on my plate. So if you do not know me, you do now. I always have so much on my plate. So there's 3 pieces that are going to be the same colorway. So I'm going ahead and doing all 3 of them at the same time so that I don't have to start over. I'm not trying to start over. I would love to use bookcases to store my fabric, but I need to use the bookcases for my books. I hear you on that. Pat says Android and mobile charges are typically billed through your Google Play account, allowing for credit cards, debit cards, or carrier billing. That's awesome. Thank you, Pat. I love that you guys know how to copy and paste. That is amazing. And you guys are always looking stuff up. Machine one side, hand the other. Oh, yeah, you are super crazy fast to be doing that. I need the super crazy fast. I got 3 quilts that need binding attached to them, and I hand stitched the binding to the back of the Sew and Tell giveaway quilt, guys. So you are getting something that nobody else ever usually gets. You are getting a hand stitched binding. Don't forget to, later this month, I will have an auction. I was going to try to take pictures this weekend, but I did not get to it. So I've got to take pictures next weekend. Hey Rita, welcome in. So not only do I have to know who I am, I have to know who Tammy is. Oh, the stress. I know, right? I know. I make it so tough, Rita. I make it so tough. How are those flying birds doing? How are the flying birds doing? You know, if you're going to pick on me, I'm going to pick back on you. And I got to ask, how are the birds doing? My birds are done. Just saying. My birds are done. Now, it's not quilted. Don't get me wrong. It's not quilted, but my flying birds are done. They've been done for a while. All right. I've just been lurking so I could finish the binding on the twisted flying bird quilt. Oh, okay. That's not my quilt, is it? That's not mine, because mine is Follow the Goose. So follow the bird. Follow the bird. Follow the goose. Follow the Goose is the name of the pattern. All right. And that one was free, guys. There's free patterns out there. Now coming up this week, we have the Reflections Mystery Clue coming out on Wednesday. Who's excited about that? I know I am. Birds are done. Finished at least this one. The Tammy Flying Birds is in a box looking at me. There you go. We're going to stare you down, Rita. Me and those flying birds are going to stare you down. That's what you get for calling them flying birds instead of flying geese. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, I gotta have fun with it. I gotta have fun with it. All right. Oh, Raven! Yay, you are joining the Super Chat raffle tickets. Thank you, Raven. You have a raffle ticket for Tuesday. Now, just remember, guys, you do not have to be present for raffle tickets. Once you have gotten your raffle tickets for Super Chat or Show and Tell giveaway, you do not have to be present to win. It's more exciting when you are here to win, but you do not have to be present to win. So I will come find you. I will come hunt you down. I will come get your information so I can ship to you. I do not mind. Nanette is ready for Wednesday. Well, at least that makes one of us. I am ready. I'm excited for it, but I'm not ready for it. I just have a lot of things I didn't get done this weekend. Follow the bird. I'm going to finish it now that I have the flying birds component easier for me to do. There you go. There you go. I hear you on that. Having something like that really does help. So these handlebars are tough because they have these round sections in the middle. So once I get this pressed out, you'll really see it even better. But it's going to make it challenging to turn these. These are going to be, this one's going to be a really big pain to turn. All right. So guys, we are at 6 out of 10. I am in awe. We only have 4 more to go and we got 45 minutes. So you guys have some time to hit that goal for me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love Sunday nights, guys. I love Sunday nights. You guys know I do. If you're new to my channel, if you have not followed me long enough, Sunday nights are by far always my favorite nights because I can let my hair down. Well, not that I put my hair up much anyway because of how long it is now, but I can let my hair down, hang out with you guys, chit chat. We talked about one topic earlier, then we talked about food. Oh, speaking of food, I mentioned I made 2 chocolate cakes, right? I made 2 chocolate cakes this past week. I made one Wednesday into Thursday, and then I made one Friday. The one Wednesday into Thursday went to my adopted dad. When we moved up here, there's a lovely couple that kind of took us under their wing, and they are kind of like our adopted mom and dad. We love them to death. I am new. I'll be the new forever. Does that count? Yes, you can count that, Rita. You can always count that. You crack me up. So they adopted us basically. Well, he is turning 80 in like 7 days. He's turning 80, and so my husband asked him, what his favorite flavor of cake was, because I decided I was going to bake him a cake, and he said chocolate. Chocolate with chocolate, chocolate icing, all of that. So that's what I made. Well, my husband likes chocolate cake too. So I have made 2 chocolate cakes. Always something new to learn. Yes, I know, right? I always have new things to learn about me, guys. Always have new things to learn about me. But Sundays is always my favorite day. I love Sundays just because it's so easy and so relaxed. And so easy to just chill out with it. Let's see. Oh, Cynthia, you got me. She's like, hi, Rita. Nice to meet you. Oh. All right, Rita, if you show up tomorrow night, I know my new line It's going to be, hi Rita, nice to meet you. Cynthia has given me a new line. All right, so I got 3 pieces over here. This one's going to take a hot minute to starch. Let me grab the spray bottle of starch. Here we go. It's nice and wet. And we're going to let it sit for just a minute before I try to dry it. Because I'm not going to dry it without, without anything. So while I'm thinking about it, while we let that dry for just a second, let's see. So this is the gnomes block. So that way you guys have a reference, point of reference for it. So he's actually wearing the wheelbarrow basket. None of them are wearing the rim. Okay, so that's the gnomes themselves. Rita says that she thinks she'll have a nice ham sandwich. Yes, the cake is from scratch, Dawn. Yes, it is. Absolutely from scratch. I do not bake from a box mix. I do not do that. Then we have the mushroom house. Oh. I don't know if the world can handle another Rita, right? Oh. Y'all are so funny. Y'all are so funny. I do have ham now. I could actually have a ham sandwich now. Last minute packing. Drop the dogs off at a friend's Tuesday night, then fly out early Wednesday morning to Florida. Bring family back to Iowa. Stopping at Paducah Quilt Show on the way. Awesome. Oh, thank you, Pat. I appreciate the super chat. You have a raffle ticket for Tuesday night. You have a raffle ticket. That's my cake too. Chocolate cake, chocolate icing. My mom didn't have to ask which cake I wanted for my birthdays while growing up. So it's really hard to bake high altitude if you don't have a good high altitude recipe. And this recipe came out flawlessly. It doesn't require as much mixing as what I'm used to. And that's kind of what threw me off a little bit. You don't do a whole lot of mixing on this cake. It's you mix the dry ingredients, you mix the wet ingredients, then while the mixer's on, you pour the wet ingredients into the dry, and then they didn't give any instructions, but I did find it kind of that sweet medium to get it to mix perfectly. Is amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. This is another thing that is going home on Tuesday, so that way you guys know. It is a bobbin holder. This was sent in by a subscriber. And my bobbins, I really don't use something like this all that often. It's adorable. I love it. It's amazing. But I want to pass this forward to someone who will use it more often than I will. So you stick your bobbins in here and just put this Velcro tab on there. And it is hard-sided. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's hard-sided and has cute little design or cute little fabric pieces at the ends. And it is kind of a blue color. So yeah, it's pretty. This is going home with somebody. No, actually I don't use cake flour. I use plain all-purpose flour. Plain all-purpose. Oh, Dawn's going to be at the Paducah Quilt Show on Thursday. That's awesome. Making a chocolate on chocolate cake in July for my son's 40th birthday. I'm not a chocolate person. I've never been a chocolate person, but I've got people in my life who are chocolate people, like my husband, for example, and I kind of have to help with that addiction. Let's see, but I do measure everything. It is a cute bobbin holder, Raven. It is. So that is going home with somebody. Guys, just be thinking. So we are at 7 out of 10. We got 3 more to go, guys. We one of those bobbins. For my bobbins from a PVC pipe works great. Yeah, that is it. That is what this is made from. I did not make it, but somebody did make it. Yeah, it's so worth it. So this chocolate cake, one of the caveats to high altitude baking is that you frequently end up with very dry cakes. All the moisture bakes out, and it is hard to have a moist cake. But however, my cake turned out super incredibly moist both times that I made it, and it got rave reviews the first time, and so I had to make it a second time because the husband didn't get any the first time around. He took it for our adopted dad, but he didn't actually get to eat any. So yeah, I had to remake the cake. Had to remake the cake. All right. Let's see, turning this over. And I'm burning my fingers too, guys, in case you're wondering. It is interesting we have things in our craft room that we use and do not think about others might be interested. I know, right? I know. Anything that you have in your craft or sewing room that you're not going to use, send them to me. I will happily find a new home for them. We are going to have a swap table, a freebie swap table at the retreat. So if you bring something and it's something you don't want anymore in your sewing space, if it's quilting related or you think that other quilters will enjoy it, bring it and we will swap it out. We'll take a list of names and such, so if something does not go home, if you want to take it back, you're welcome to take it back. If you want me to keep it, I will keep it. And I will pass it on somewhere else. I will find a place. I will find a place, guys. I'll find a place. So yeah, I get people are gifting me things now. They're sending me stuff to gift forward. Gift it forward. I use most of the things I have just because making life easier for my own use. Yeah, I know. I use a lot of my stuff too. This book, for example, I would love to keep it, but I don't need it. I got a lot of books. I don't really need it. There's no need for me to hang on to it. So, I'm not gonna do it. No sense in it. So that's why I'm paying it forward. That's why I'm paying it forward. I did limit myself on my books to what would fit on my bookshelves. And I'll be honest with you guys, I have a stack of books that are going home during the retreat. And if they don't go home during the retreat, they'll go home in October because I got extra books specifically for giving away to you guys. I got some books that I love and that I think you will enjoy, but I don't need them. So I got them specifically for you guys. This is taking a hot minute, literally a hot minute. So that's how far I've gotten. And this is how far I've got to go on this piece by itself. Now, on something like this, take your time. There is no need to rush trying to get this done. There's no need to force yourself to be super fast about anything. Just take your time. Just take your time. We do swap tables at our retreats as well. Patterns, rulers, fabrics, take one, leave one. Exactly. Exactly. I love the swap tables. I don't always have something to give, but I try to find something to give so that I can, take something that would be more useful to me. I literally do, guys. I don't always have things to give. This time I got lots of stuff to give. I always have lots of stuff to give. I do have some things that I was gifted to give away, and they're going to be hard for me to ship. So they are going to retreat members or retreat attendees just because they're hard to ship. So it's easier to pack away in your luggage than it is to ship these items. So that is on my list. That is definitely on my list. Oh, good night, Susie. Thank you for being here. Have a great evening. And Susan is also going to bed tonight as well right now. Go, guys, make sure you touch some fabric, pet it, love on it, hug it, put some needle and thread to it if you got time to, and get that dopamine hit. You know you want to. And Susan, safe travels tomorrow. Please keep us updated. I would like to know that you are safe. So please let me know. I would love to hear that you are safe. And if I get asked, I will have to, be honest and go, I haven't heard from her, or I have heard from her. So let me know. Let me know. All right. So we're sitting at 7. We got 3 more to go, guys. 30 minutes. 30 minutes and 3 more raffle tickets to go. That is it. That's all we got. Oh, Dawn is going to bed as well. Have a good night, Dawn. Make sure you put some fabric on your way to bed. And Susie is, so Terry is saying good night as well. Good night, Terry. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great evening. Thank you. Put some fabric on your way to bed, please. And thank you so much for being here tonight. I greatly appreciate you. I have missed you, Terry. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are tapping out before me tonight. I guess my hour-and-a-half nap helped. Yeah, I did manage to get an hour-and-a-half nap. We spent all day yesterday working on the car, and then of course all morning today working on the car. We had interruptions yesterday. We had interruptions today. But finally getting that car fixed is so very worth it. So very, very worth it. All right. So I'm just sitting here pressing, trying to get it pressed. I promise. Trying to get it pressed. Oh, good night, Judy. Thank you for being here. And you will want to be here Tuesday night, Judy. I got something for you. Something just for you. Just for you. I love books. Any and all books, says Alex. I have over 1,000 books of all kinds. I'm working on getting more sewing and quilting and crafting books, but I have enough books to be considered a library. Oh my gosh. Jacqueline! So glad you were here. And she says, good evening, Tammy. Are you headed to bed? Oh no. You just got here. You just got here. Or you just checked in. I'll put it that way. Oh, good to see you, Jacqueline. Have a great evening if you're going to bed. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. And guys, I really do pay attention to when you guys are here. I will try maybe driving. Oh gosh. Please be careful. Wherever you are headed, please be careful. I will be thinking about you. Linda is off to bed too. Long week at work, and I'm tired of doing Costco run and putting it all out. I bet. I think everybody's hitting that long weekend thing. That long weekend vibes. We had Easter last weekend, and that was kind of like a different weekend for everybody. And now we are trying to get back into that normal swing of things, and it's a big challenge. That's a big letdown almost, isn't it? Big letdown to try to get all of that going. Oh my gosh. So I am in the process of pressing this last little bits, and then I will be able to call it a night here shortly. So here we go. You know what? We're gonna get the whole handle done. We're gonna get the whole handle done, and then I will save the grass and everything else for later. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get this handle done. All right. This handle is mostly done. I promise this is a handle. This is not anything other than a handle for the wagon or the wheelbarrow. Not a wagon, wheelbarrow. And I'm going to go ahead and pull the freezer paper out, and then I'm going to repress it. And I've got 1 or 2 places that I know I've got to repress. It didn't press out the way I wanted them to. So we're going to tuck those under and press them flats. We're going to do our best to make it last that way. All right, there we go. Tuck under. And this is where a stiletto comes in handy, guys. I do have one. It's over there behind me. But if I was burning my fingers more, I'd be using it more. Let's see. I've been listening, says Linda Trinity Threads, working on another Granny Square card. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to see that. You've got to share that in Sew and Tell. You've got to share that in Sew and Tell. All right. So we are going to put this on here. Oh, let me line it back up. All right, so this handle goes here and then curves down to there and curves back over to here. Good grief. Oh, puppy dog got a hold of something he wasn't supposed to have. Not surprising. Not surprising. Oh, Laura's made a couple of those cardigans. That's awesome. Thank you, Katie. She says she's been listening too. Oh, you start your trek to Texas tomorrow, Cynthia. Oh gosh. Yeah, I hear you on that. If you do have good internet, we'd love to have you. You know we would. But your safety is more important than the internet connection. I know that sounds crazy in today's times. I know that sounds crazy. but it is definitely more important than, all of the other. Okay, let's see if I can line this back up and see if I got it right or didn't get it right. All right, we're going to pin it right here. Pin it right there. Everybody saying safe travels for Cynthia tomorrow. How early are you starting that trip? That's gonna be a long trip. That's gonna be a long trip. I know you're up for it, but that's a very long trip. All right, there we go. So we got that handle on there. Let's go ahead and get these other two handles on there. So let me get them pressed and we'll have them pinned in place and then we'll call it a night. How's that sound? There is a lot of curves in this piece. So being patient with yourself when you're doing this kind of applique, it can be hard, but it definitely makes it's definitely worth taking your time on. Definitely worth it. All right, let's see, where's my stiletto at? Ooh, I didn't have it over there. Where did I put it? Oh, it is over here. I just couldn't see it. I had something in the way. So I do have my stiletto, guys. So we'll be able to use that to press everything down a little bit better. That's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on. All right. So this one and that one, and we'll be done. Let's see, my departure will depend on when I wake up. Oh, gotcha. That's why you don't know what town. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, whatever town it is, please, please, please be careful. Do you hope to be on the road by noon at the latest? Earlier, do you bonus? Yes. That's fair. That's fair. I don't like getting up super early. Super early is not my cup of tea. I got to get up in the morning tomorrow super early. But it is what it is, right? All right. I have a Quilt of Valor sew day tomorrow. So I'm going to be busy sewing on a quilt. I think I'm actually going to be working on something else that I need to get done. So I may not be able to work on a quilt tomorrow, but I will at least be working for Quilts of Valor. Or at the Quilts of Valor group. Yeah. We're going to see. We're going to see. And I hope that the one that's on its way will be here tomorrow. I love making them. Hope to get a few made for my craft show this fall. That would be awesome. Let's see, me either right now. Anything before 10:30 a.m. super early. I used to be the early bird way back when, and when chronic illness took over, that's just not an option anymore. So I had to learn to accept that, early was, 10 a.m. And my doctor's offices will ask me, when do you want to schedule? Do you want to be here at 8 a.m.? I said, absolutely not. It's not even a question. It's absolutely not. No, we are not doing anything before 10 a.m. Not before 10 a.m. So we're going to see how brain fried I am by Tuesday night, too. I have a doctor's appointment Tuesday. So we'll see. We'll see how I'm doing by Tuesday night. But I will be here. I promise. I got stuff to give you guys. So I will be here. Tuesday's going to be fun. I'm hoping to do some sewing and hoping to free motion quilt the 3 baby doll tops for my blessings. That will be awesome. They will very much appreciate that, Delia. I know they will. I know they will. You do such fantastic work. It's been such a blessing to have you join in over here. Delia's like, I'm totally opposite. I like in and out. I know. I mean, I like to be in and out, of doctor's offices too, but I don't want to be there first thing in the morning. I don't want to be there the first thing in the morning. I despise having to wake up and then possibly be put on the, waiting list because, the doctor isn't even there yet. No, I don't like that. I want to, when I show up, I want to be in, back and done. Thank you, Sheila. I think it will. This one is testing. This appointment will be testing. And tomorrow is when the prescription information should be sent over for my medication for a different doctor. So we're going to see if all that falls into place the way we hope it will. All right, so that's one handle. The other handle piece down here goes right down there. So it tucks in behind. So it doesn't show up very well here right now, but it will show up better once this is all stitched in place. So we're going to pin it down. Doctor's office, oh no, run and hide, run and hide. I refuse to sit inside of a building. I stay outside my vehicle. I do not have a problem being inside in the building. That doesn't bother me. This one, this upcoming Tuesday, I have no idea. Like I've talked to other people who've gone through the testing I'm going through, and they're like, okay, it's a long one. Just be prepared. It's a long one. Thank you, Laura. I don't handle long appointments very well. That's what I'm most worried about, is because it's a long one. The testing takes an hour or two. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that. That's what I'm most worried about, is the length of the appointment. All of my other appointments have gone well so far, but that one, I'm just not worried. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. So, but if we get the answers that we're thinking we're going to get, it's going to give me a lot of clues into what's going on with the rest of my body and systems and all of that. And YouTube just crashed on me, so I'm popping the chat back out. Guys, don't forget, you still have a few more minutes to get a super chat in. We are at 7 out of 10. Just saying. 7 out of 10. All right, there we go. Got the super chat back up, or got the chat back up. So I got that. I've got Quilts of Valor tomorrow. Then I've got a sew day on Wednesday, doctor's appointment Tuesday, and then I think Thursday and Friday I actually get to catch back up. Tests that run that long, anxiety goes through the roof, and all my doctors know it, so they try the best they can when tests are there to keep me calm. Yeah, this is going to be one of those. This is one of those appointments where they don't know me yet, and so there's only so much that I can tell them. So we're just gonna see. It's gonna be interesting to find out. It's gonna be very interesting. So, all right, we are almost there, guys. Almost there. I promise. All right. This one's not coming out the way I wanted it to. I may redo this one. You know what? I'm gonna redo this one. All right, so here's what's happening. I'm gonna show you guys what's happening with this piece. Okay, so it has shifted on me, and because it is so close, I have, if I can get it back open, I do not have enough seam allowance here, so I would have to swap to his satin stitch, and I'm gonna run out of seam here as well. So I'm going to redo this piece, but I'm not going to do it today. I keep missing very important visits because of transportation. Then it's another 4 or 5 weeks to reschedule. Oh, that stinks. Thankfully, I have my car working again, so I can get to those appointments. Are you getting an MRI? No, I am not. It is a different kind of test, and I'm not going to say what kind of test until we have the answers back. So I don't know if I get the answers on Tuesday or not. So we'll find out. Thank you, Delia. She's praying all goes well and I get the answers I need to get me on the right track with my health. Thank you. Tests I hate are the ones I cannot have are an MRI. So you have to use a special piece of equipment that reminds me of a hamburger bun. Oh, you can use a bit of starch iron to help hold it down. Yeah, I really could. I mean, I did starch this, but it shifted. And so we will finish this in 2 weeks. So next Sunday, if you are only my Sunday watchers, Sunday the 19th, I will have Sean from The Guy Who Sews joining me. And on the 26th, we will be working on this again. So upcoming on this Tuesday is the Super Chat raffle ticket giveaway. So the items that I've been showing tonight, the scissor fobs, all of that I will be giving away. I've got 2 others that I haven't shown yet. One is in browns, also some glass beads. Not everything in this is glass beads, but this has small scissors in it, or a small scissor charm, and it does have some glass beads in it. That one's brown, and then this one is red, also with small scissors as well. So I did make all of these. I didn't make the charms. I didn't make I didn't make the individual pieces, but I did put them all together. Okay, so these 4 scissor fobs that I've shown tonight are going home on Tuesday. The book that I showed, the Invisigrip, and the bobbin holder are all going home on Tuesday. Just as long as I hope I'm not enclosed in a coffin. I know. I hear you on that. A lot of people can't handle that. A lot of people cannot handle that. All right, so this will be picked back up on the 26th. So Tuesday is the Super Chat raffle giveaway and the Sew and Tell giveaway. So that Sew and Tell giveaway quilt that I have worked so hard on and is now bound and ready to go home will be going home with somebody on Tuesday. I will ship it out later this week, but it will be going home with someone on Tuesday. Then Wednesday is the Reflections Mystery, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And if you've not been following along with the 365 quilts that I've been working on, those are coming out every morning at 5 a.m. my time. So we got a lot of stuff coming up this week, guys. It's a lot of stuff. And I look forward to seeing you guys here and hanging out with me to get through it all. And you will see my bright, smiling face tomorrow night on Williams Live, or you will see me Tuesday night on the Super Chat giveaway night. All right, so if you've not petted some fabric, please go pet some fabric. Please go love up on it. Make sure you put some needle and thread to fabric. Get that serotonin hit. Get that dopamine boost. You know you want to. We are all quilters. We are all crafters, right? So you want to do that. And I will see you guys for sure on Tuesday night. So until then, be good, be safe, and oh, Laura got a raffle ticket in right at the very end. Congratulations, Laura, you got another raffle ticket. And I will see